We are back at it. It is week 8. We are about to do our long Wednesday run, which is 5 miles. We are in Boston. We've got our obnoxious green Gooder shades. We've got our water bottle somewhere. We've got our shoes, and we're about to head out into like 88 degrees and humidity, and we're gonna run along the water, along the Esplanade. So it should be nice, and we're gonna do it. Woo! A little more than 3 miles. Heat and humidity just destroyed me. I had to stop for a second. I just feel like I'm suffocating. All right, 2 more to go. All right, well, this is going terribly. 4 miles in, heat got to me again, second stop. Of course, the first run I record is my worst one so far in the training block. So, trying to cool down for one more second, and then we got 1 more mile, and then we'll figure out what the heck just happened. All right. About an hour post run, just finished doing some like rehab exercises for my knee and doing some stretching and just trying to think about what the heck just happened. So 5 miles, which shouldn't be easy, but at this point shouldn't be terrible. Had to stop at the 3 mile mark, had to stop at the 4 mile mark. So what the heck just happened? On the plus side, there were some positives. 1, the knees actually felt good. They felt creaky warming up, legs felt good throughout the run. 2, we finished it. I told myself before starting this training plan that it didn't matter how fast we did it, we just had to get it done, so that's good. On the downside, I'm having a real hard time dealing with humidity and heat. That's the second time so far during this training block that I've had to stop during like a hot, muggy day. It had to be like 90 something degrees with humidity. Editor Toby jumping in here. It was 95 degrees with humidity, 95 degrees. I completely forget myself for bonking out. And it's just killing me. And that was probably the worst run I've had during this training block and in a while. Also, it doesn't instill me with a ton of confidence for this Saturday's 10-mile run, which is 3 days away. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I need to eat more. I don't know, because I'm trying to lose some weight during this process, so I'm just a little bit lighter, or if I just need to go even slower during a hot, muggy day. I've been trying to tell myself during days like that, like just slow, slow, slow. And my pace wasn't crazy at all. Here are the stats, but that's like over a 9-minute pace. That's nothing crazy or anything like that. So I don't know, we'll see. Now it makes me a bit nervous for this Saturday. You know what, we have a 3 miler tomorrow and lower body lift, and we're just gonna eat more tonight and hydrate and just attack tomorrow and keep our fingers crossed. So see you tomorrow and we'll see. So it is the day after yesterday's dreadful run. And of course, as soon as I started vlogging again is when shit starts happening. Woke up, left knee was a bit puffed up. The first time that's happened in this training block, I was kind of hoping I could avoid it the entire time. Unfortunately, I guess that's not gonna happen. On the positive side, I don't think it was because it was humid as shit and I couldn't get to the run. I think it's just because some of the rehab exercises I was doing afterwards, I think my legs were tired, and I think tendon, muscle, whatever under the kneecap kind of was just rubbed the wrong way and it puffed up. So that's what I'm telling myself. That's the story I am sticking with. We have a 3 miler today and we're gonna see, because we're doing lower body lift afterwards. So we're gonna try to take it easy, not like go too deep into squats or do anything that's really gonna like target that area of the leg. So we'll see. I feel like every day is fingers crossed. This is another day where fingers are crossed, and let you know how it goes. Run finished, 3 miles. Felt pretty good. Back of my left knee had some pressure, I think, from kind of where the swelling was with the knee during some of the run. But other than that, it went pretty smooth. I feel like, man, if running's taught me anything, it's just, you can't get too high, can't get too low. I feel like as soon as you start feeling good about yourself, injury and the worst run you've had in years. And as soon as you start feeling low, the next day you feel a little bit better. So I don't know, there's still a little swelling there. Gonna do kind of like a light lower body workout, and stretching, and 2 days from now we got the 10 miler and we're gonna see how it goes, baby. All right, it's 6 a.m. We're relatively psyched. We got our little water pouch ready to go. 10 miles, we're doing it. See ya. All right, well, we're still early on here. Thought we'd discuss what is today's strategy, because we got smoked by the Wednesday run. Our knee puffed up. How are we getting through this thing? I've devised something pretty complex, so see if you can keep up with it. Just go slow. Just go slow. The slower the pace, the further we race, baby. Like the proverbial tortoise. We are gonna eke this run out, little by little. All right, check back in a little bit. Before I get to the point where I hate this run, that it sucks, I should comment on how beautiful it is running on the Esplanade in Boston. Never really gotten to explore this city before. It's beautiful. Just running along the Charles River, especially during sunrise, seeing everything awake, seeing the sun off the water. It's such a lovely run. I'm glad I'm getting to experience it. All right, a little more than halfway. What a difference a day makes. Who would have thought that running in weather 20 degrees cooler might be more beneficial to a good run? Who could have thought that? Just trying to stay slow, keep my breath, don't push it till the end, and get a nutrition up a little earlier than normal so we can kind of keep this energy. 5 more miles to go. See you at the end. We are done. We made it. 10 miles around like a 9.5 minute pace. Yeah, saying it earlier, what a difference the day makes. I feel like I went slower and the endurance was there, and today was more about kind of my knees taking a bit of a pounding. I feel like I was able to kind of shake them out as we went. And where in the past, when I would do that, they would just kind of hurt. Nonetheless, here I felt like I was just getting some swelling out. I don't know, lactic acid. I have no idea. But in this case, when I shook them out, they felt better afterwards. So got it done. Also passed David Goggins going the other way at 8 miles. That's really going to stop you feeling sorry for yourself. For those who don't know, David Goggins is this guy. So I don't know, that definitely hyped me up. Like, all right, fuck yeah, we're out here, we're doing it with the best, maybe slower. Yeah, pretty happy about this. I was kind of dreading this run, and it certainly helped that it was cooler and the humidity was way less, but just felt like I had a lot more energy. It just felt surprisingly smooth. There's no point where I felt like gassed, and it was just kind of my knees taking a beating. But we're gonna stretch, we'll do some exercises now, and we'll rehab them throughout the rest of the week. And then we just have a 3-mile run tomorrow to close out the week. And next week is kind of a down week in terms of mileage, so that'll be nice for recovery. So we're giving this run 4 out of 5 Esplanades, and catch you in the next one. All right, it is Sunday. We're on our final run of the week. Just a slow 3-miler. Knees have been getting progressively creakier before these runs, which I don't love. Kind of just hoping that they're a little sore from yesterday. Get some of that bad stuff out with this run. Hopefully next week can be some recovery. Just keep moving forward, keep getting the runs done, and keep trying to do the stuff that's gonna keep our legs moving beneath us. So see you at the end of the run. All right, 3-mile run done, which means week 8 complete. We did 5 runs for 25 miles, and I think this is the week that we progressed like the big time a little bit, where it's a 10-mile long run. Like, that's kind of not a joke anymore. That's a lot. That's long, at least for myself. So it's definitely the week where we had the most ups and downs. The Wednesday run just destroyed me, and Saturday made me feel hope again. So I think the big takeaway for the week is just don't get caught up with one run. Just keep going. Don't let one day get you too high, get you too low. Another lesson I think we learned was just go slower. If you want to make sure that you can go the distance, just go slower, which is just such an obvious lesson. But I feel sometimes it's really easy to get overly competitive with yourself and push yourself too much and just burn yourself out. Yeah, I mean, today the knees felt super creaky, which isn't great. And I think for next week's video, I'm thinking of mixing up kind of the schedule of when the run days, kind of when they fall throughout the week and when I'm lifting. So I think I might mix that up moving forward. And I'm gonna have to change where my long runs are anyway from Saturday to Sunday. So that'll change some things up, but talk about that in the next video. And hey, we got all the runs done. We've checked off every single run so far, 50 runs and or 40 runs in 8 weeks. So just keep at it and keep going, and I'll see you next week. Peace.